Hey guys, welcome back to January Transfer Window Part 2 here on the ChesnoidGaming channel. Thank you for your support on Part 1 yesterday. Please do continue to drop the videos a like if you're enjoying the save, of course, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already, so you don't miss out on any more. We are now open to transfers moving forward for the rest of the save. Obviously, we disabled the first transfer window, but now the window is open. We've already made a signing. You'll find that footage in yesterday's episode, so check the channel page for that if you missed it. You'll also notice different kit. Unfortunately, the kit that's not in career mode. Cambridge United had a discount on their store, so I got the third kit as well, which actually I really like. It's white with just the amber and black strips there, obviously. We had to go ChesnoidGaming on the back, so... Oh, actually, I don't think you saw that. Oh, ChesnoidGaming, there we go. I wasn't quite high enough. Right, cracking on. We need to turn around our form, and we're also looking to sign some more players today. I would like a lone right back and a lone centre back if possible. We had Sam Sheringham on loan from Bournemouth. They recalled him because I didn't play him enough, which is fair enough. So now I'm going to try and loan someone else and use them as a backup instead. With regards right backs, thanks to your feedback, we've still got Luke Bolton and Alexandra there. We're also looking at a different Derby right back now in Cornell McDonald. We were looking at a different player yesterday at Derby that's actually first team for them IRL. And Trey Hume at Sunderland was recommended as well. So we're scouting the two of those guys. With regards centre-backs, Spats is the only centre-back in the entire save that's listed on the loan list. So if I wanted to go for an in-game option, then he's my guy. The more realistic option would be to bring in a loanee from a team in England, a higher up team. So I've got Remy Savage here. We've got Antef Sungui and Bjorn Hardley as well. I apologise about the pronunciation of Sungui's surname. I'd have to Google it to find out how to pronounce it properly. But Cambridge do have a relatively decent relationship with Brighton at the minute. Jensen Weir is in on loan from Brighton in real life, as is Laurent Tolage, the new striker, in on loan for the rest of the season as well. So that's probably going to be my go-to. And then if we can't get either of those three, then Spats certainly should be available on loan because he's loan listed in the save. But I'm waiting for scout reports to come back, or at least partial scout reports to come back on them before I commit, just in case one stands out as a more obvious candidate. On the pitch, didn't go well for us yesterday. It's not gone well for us for a little while. I was playing relatively well against Charlton, Lincoln and Portsmouth. I just could not get the goals that I needed. And a little bit leaky at the back. So we hope to bounce back today with Bolton, Crewe and Fleetwood to play in today's episode. And fingers crossed we can get our league promotion campaign back on track. We've dropped down to 11th. But we are still only 3 points off the playoffs. So it's only going to take a run of 2 or 3 back-to-back victories and we'll shoot straight back up the league. Also, only 3 points off 16th as well. Such is the nature of the lower leagues in England. They're so competitive, it's actually silly. So we'll move forward. We'll go and play Bolton. And then we'll take it from there. We'll play it by ear with regards to the transfer window. I'm not looking to sell anyone else. But if bids come in for players that I might consider, then perhaps we will do so. With regards to the right-back role, I am torn now because Liam Bennett made his league debut for Cambridge United last night as I record this, IRL, and was sensational. At left-back. First league start at left-back at 19 in League One. Killed it. Got an assist inside 10 minutes and was absolutely rock solid. Kept a clean sheet with Okadina and Sam Sheringham, actually. So thrilled with Liam Bennett in real life, and he does have potential to get to the late 60s in save in FIFA, so maybe we put our faith in young Liam Bennett and he'll do the job for us. We shall have to wait and see, though. I might try and loan him out for the time being to get him some more growth and then be able to work him into the starting lineup or into the squad. We shall wait and see. But for now, I'm going to go and train, and I'll see you against Bolton Wanderers. Please do, again, drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more videos. And hopefully, we can get some results today. So Bolton then, Joel Dixon in goal for them. They've got Marlon Fossey at the back with Aimson, Santos, Baptiste and Gordon at the back. 5 for them with Thomason, Morley, Kieran Lee at cam with Dion Charles and John Dahl Bodvarsson up top. Think we lost to Bolton last time we played them, didn't we? I seem to remember having a tough game against them regardless. I'd have to check the fixture list, but we're at full strength. And hopefully, this time, our possession and chance creation will be as good as it was in the previous episode, but this time we'll actually get the results to show for it. If we could stop leaking goals at the back, that'd be lovely too. Here's Liam Gordon forward from left wing back. I'm going to try and just slow things down a bit today, I think. Try and not rush things as much as I was yesterday. Try and ensure that we play good football and always play to a man that's in a decent position. To be fair, I hadn't noticed actually how open James Brophy was there. Can I get there with Wes? I can. It's nicely played it through the legs of the defender, and at the back post is Harvey Nibbs, who's arriving and has inexplicably used his head at hip height there to stoop and head that. You've got to volley that, Harvey. You've got to volley that, mate. Over the bar. Doesn't fill me with confidence for the rest of the episode, but fingers crossed the only way is up from there. Or down, with regards to the trajectory of the shot. Anyway, Charles out wide here to Fossey pushing forward. He has been very, very eager to get all the way forward from right wing back for them, Fossey. So that could really be an avenue of attack for us to try and get in behind them. Brophy could have been played in behind earlier, and I ballsed up the lack of vision to not be able to see it. Can I find the man at the back post there? No, Liam Gordon's up. Wes Houlihan will jump for this, but he's not going to win that header. Digby's not going to have the pace to get that. Oh, he is, actually. And Wes will turn. I should have turned the other way. Try and squeeze that to Brophy, but can't find the pass, and unfortunately we lose possession. We are playing better in these opening 20 minutes, but frustratingly, again, so far, the ball hasn't found its way into the back of the net. But hopefully, between now and the end of the game, it will for us. And I couldn't tell you how much I'd be so desperate for a clean sheet for the first time in quite a while. We haven't won in 6 in all competitions. I could really do with getting at least 2 victories from today's 3 games to kickstart the second half of our season. They're in the box here with Dion Charles, and back to Bodvarsson. He's going for it. Dimmy at full stretch will keep it out. Questionable yesterday, Dimmy, especially in that Charlton game. There have been plenty of calls to see him dropped, but for the time being, I'm going to stick with Dimmy and hope that he can grow through it. We stuck with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in the Barca save, and it paid dividends for us, so I'm hoping that it will do with Dimmy in this save as well. We'll send Brophy in behind here, and surely this time we can find the chance to score the goal that could give us the 1-0 lead. No, still can't find that goal. We'll get out here quickly to Fossey and try and slow him down. It's an excellent through ball. Dimmy gets there. Talk about luck in front of goal. Finally, it goes for me defensively. How that hasn't ended up in the back of the net, I really couldn't tell you. Oh, panic stations at the back there as Dimmy saved it really well, but it just rebounded straight to a Bolton man. Thankfully, Jubalokadina was there to make the stop. I see the men on the edge of the box here, and that's who I want to try and work this to, but unfortunately it's not going to work that well. Digger is available centrally. If I can just poke this for Joey Ironside, we could be in to make it 1-0 before half-time. But we're not. 0-0 at the break, but playing well, just not got the goal yet. Thomason again. Where's his off for us? They've taken Fossey off as well. He's been their main go-to man on the right-hand side, attack-wise, but now with a different player on, we'll see if they adjust. Thomason, Lancaster with him. I thought I'd just be about to outmuscle him there. Kieran Lee again. Aimson. Bodvarsson. That's going to end up in the back of that. You could just tell. You know you're not going to be able to shift the defenders across quickly enough. Bolton lead by a goal to 0 through Dion Charles. And all of our pressure at one end is undone by just some accurate passing and lack of marking, crucially, at the other. Unfortunately, the way that the defensive awareness stat is coded in the game means that unless you have 95 plus defensive awareness, you can't expect any sort of close marking from your defensive players, which for lower league saves like this means that it's pretty impossible to actually have decent defensive work 9 times out of 10. But I just can't believe I've had all of the possession again and the majority of the chances, and still I'm trailing in a game of football. Our form has completely switched on itself. We were flying earlier in the season, And now we are falling after potentially flying too close to the sun. But hopefully with the signings and the calling up of George Chapman, we can get ourselves back where we feel like we need to be after the way that we started the season. If you'd have offered me 11th at the beginning of the save, I'd have been like, I'll take that. But with the fact that we were in second spot not that long ago, and now find ourselves 11th and probably lower still after this defeat, if it ends this defeat, then I am going to be frustrated if we don't finish in the playoffs this season. Morley, it's a good through ball. Dion Charles back to Birdvarson. And Taylor is going to try and get out to Jones here. It's done me with a drop of the shoulder there. Dunk should win this header and has done. Can we get to that with Digger? We get there quickly enough to block the shot at least. Kieran Lee! Felt like it was in slow motion. Bolton 2, Cambridge 0. We are struggles with the results at the minute, aren't we? The ball just keeps flying in the back of the net and won't go in at the other. This is one of the most frustrating runs of form we've had for a long time in career mode. To Brophy. Sam Smith's on the run. He's around the corner. I'll get this into Joey. And he has to bury this. Oh, come on! If you ever needed a visual representation of my lack of luck in front of goal, there it is. Honestly, like I said in the last highlight, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just cannot seem to get a break in front of goal offensively or at the back, other than that one Okadina block earlier on with the goalkeeper out of his goal. 2 minutes added on here. It is going to be a 2-0 defeat unless Afalian can create something for his teammates here and give us another 3-0 loss. But Greggy T's in the way. Afalian turns off the post. It very nearly is 3-0 defeats in the space of 4 games. That's 11 goals conceded in the last 4 games in all competitions with only 2 goals scored. If this run continues, if it were real life, you'd start to question whether I should keep my job. Thankfully, the board only want mid-table, and despite our lofty position earlier on in the season, they're still very happy with us. 79, the manager rating, as you can see there. Warman position change is done. We're making the decision to move Ben Warman out wide to prolong his spell in the first team. Play him as a wide midfielder, or train him, sorry, as a wide midfielder to improve his dribbling and his passing, because his pace is already decent enough for now. And we'll see what we can do with Ben Warman out wide. He's already grown up to 60 now because of that change in position, and hopefully we'll get some more growth yet still. Right, Crewe next. They are 6th and above us in the playoffs. The playoffs are now 6 points away, but we can close the gap to Crewe at least to 3 if we go and beat them now. Oh, really need to pick up a win. Crewe starting line again, a 5-back seems to be my Achilles heel in this save so far, doesn't it? David Richards in goal, Travis Johnson, Luke Offord, Sass Davis, Zach Williams and Adebisi out on the left. Tom Lowry, Maja Gomez and Luke Murphy in the midfield with Basala Sambu and Mikhail Mandron up top. Mandron scored against us last time we played Crewe, I know that. We've got Sam Smith starting up top in place of Harvey Nibbs, who's been missing a few recently, and Varga starts on the left for Brophy, just because of stamina, and Adam May is in for Digby as well, on the grounds of stamina. So, back at home. Come on, United. Get the job done. Come on, Ches, get the job done. Forward into midfield. Maja Gomez driven. Where's... Couple of bites to the cherry, but does eventually get the interception. You can see the man in the middle calling for it there, Adam May, so we'll give it to him. And we'll work this left with Houlihan to Harrison Dunk. You just ran offside there for me, Mr. Varga. You're back on now. Wes will get that under control nicely. And out to Varga. Cross coming in, but it's blocked. Jack Lancaster's there. Bit of space. Lancaster! Good save by Richards. Scored for Cambridge against Plymouth midweek. Jack Lancaster trying to get him a goal here as well. We need Joey to score us a goal with his head from a corner, which he hasn't done for ages. Still one of the league's top goal scorers, Joe Ironside, but not in a good vein of form. But neither am I as a team, so I can't place blame solely on one man. If I am to place blame solely on one man, it should be me, the one controlling them. Sambu to Mikhail Mandron, out to Adebisi. Oh, they just have the extra man. Always, the lack of defensive awareness is so annoying. They just stand there in the box and don't mark anyone. You'll have a row of midfielders and a row of defenders and just an attacking player in between the two. Always fucking free. Crewe 1. Cambridge 0. Basala Sambu. What's happening to my season? Adam Mate. Into Wes. And there's Adam Mate. And Joey's there. And he's in behind. Joey Ironside. Go on, mate! Yes! Oh, Joey! We've scored a goal! We're not losing anymore! Get in! Oh, the relief! The relief! Unbelievable. Lovely run by Joey. Just running out wide to then cut back in. And it's a good finish. Oh, thank the Lord. We can still score goals. The season isn't lost yet. Mikel Merino confirms going to Liverpool from Real Sociedad. There have been a couple of other big ones as well. Dominic Calvert-Lewin going to Manchester City being one of the other major transfers in this save so far. Like I say, we'll give you a transfer rundown at the end of the episode. But for now, I cannot concentrate on anything other than what's happening on the field of play. And at the minute, we're not losing and we've scored a goal. So I have to be happy at the moment. Adam May. Lancaster again could be through that gap. And Joey's there. No! Adam May! Sam Smith! Oh! I can't score! I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry. Dunk. Although it's in front of Wes so we can run onto it with a bit of pace. Joey has Adam May there. Joey's there again. We'll go out wide and then round the corner. Smith. Back to Varga. Delivered in. Oh, he can't quite get there. Oh, I was trying to switch to Wes. Thankfully, Harrison Dunk's done well. And play continues. Joey, I just need the space for a shot. Adam May, he's got the space for a shot! Adam May! Adam May! Golazo! We're winning! Go! Oh! Finally! Get in! Murphy with a switch. Crewe looking to get back on par early doors if they can in this second half. I am going to do my utmost to ensure that they don't. Out wide here to Johnson. Varga closing it down. Can't get a foot in. Harry Johnson again. Nice tackle by Dunk. You'll have noticed that a number of the goals that we've been conceding of late have looked pretty similar, with the ball just going across the box with an extra pass to a free man and then slammed home. I haven't yet figured out how to stop that from happening. It keeps happening against 5-backs as well, which is really annoying because most of the teams in the league play 5-back formations. Oh no, Dimmy, come on! What's happened to Dimitar Mitov this year on FIFA? He was so good in FIFA 20, but that's just embarrassing. Dimmy, please. What? I don't even know if it's just Dimmy. I think it's just goalkeepers on this game. That's so poor. That's so poor. Certainly no stopping that, Stuart Robson. I mean, it's right at him. It's next to him and he's just... Oh, that's just laughable. When FIFA 22 came out, keepers were actually decent. I don't know as it's just Dimmy. And I fear replacing him and having the same issue. But my God, that was so bad. 2-2, Crewe are back in it. Fuck my life. Sam Smith will go out wide to Jack Lancaster. I need Joey in the box. I need you in the box, Joey, to get on the end of crosses. Williams will look for the cross, but it's only going to find Lowry. That will fall kindly for me, though. And Adam May could get it down. His pass will find Wes, whose shot is well saved by Richards. Houlihan to take the corner. Joey's calling for it there about the penalty spot. Craiggie's up. Varga will win this header surely. Down to Lancaster, who is left-footed. Oh, it does ruffle the net, but only as it dips over the bar. 20 minutes to go here. It's still 2-2. The game hangs in the balance. Fingers crossed we can see through a result that at least is a point. I just want to stop the losing run. Desperate to stop the losing run. That's going to go in, isn't it? No. Well done, Dimmy. Made a save. It's not Dimmy. It's just the goalkeeping AI in FIFA 22. It's just moronic. It's definitely the worst goalkeepers have ever been. Which is such a shame because at the beginning of FIFA 22, goalkeepers were the best they've ever fucking been. But because whiny little bitches that couldn't score an Ultimate Team complained so much, they changed the goalkeepers. Now they're fucked and don't save anything. Another 3 goals shipped. Fuck's sake. In there to Adam, mate. Looking for Sam Smith. To O'Neill. And out wide to Ben Warman. Tucking it back. Liam O'Neill. Blocked. Sam Smith won't get there. Oh! Fuck's sake! I'm just getting more and more annoyed now. And more wound up. Which is going to lead to me playing worse and worse football. And leads to me losing more and more games. It is a dangerous spiral we find ourselves in at the minute. This is not good football, lads. I'm playing well. But I just can't... Oh, fuck's sake. I cannot get a result. A positive result to save my life at the moment. And it's driving me insane. Dunk with a good tackle. Forward to Warman. Sam Smith's on his way. So we'll play it down there. Get there, Sam. Get there first. Uwakwe does. Tariq Uwakwe is pretty fast. Oh. Win this, Joey. Well up. Sam Smith will bring it down. Get away from one defender. No. Oh, penalty. 90th minute pen. 90th minute pen. Joey Ironside from the spot. Please, for the love of God, go into the back of the net. Do not save this, Keeps. Fuck's sake! What have I got to do? What have I got to do? Joey, please. Oh! Fucking hell! What is happening? What is happening? Someone send some help, because quite frankly, I don't know what else I can do. I'm literally lost for words. I'm just lost for words, nothing more. So 3-2 defeat to Crewe at home. It's just fucking laughable now. What an awful month that January has been. 10 shots. They had 4 and scored 3. That second goal. But I haven't changed formation. I haven't changed tactics. I've done nothing. And we've gone from being undefeated on really good runs, winning 3-0 against Rotherham, 3-0 against Wickham, drawing with Sunderland, beating Carlisle, beating Cheltenham, beating Charlton, and since then, fucking shit. 2 defeats in 3 there, and 5 straight defeats in the month of January so far. 6 straight defeats, and 7 defeats in our last 8 games. Finally playing a team that aren't 5 at the back. Maybe this will see a change in our fortunes against a formation that isn't my bogey formation. O'Hara in goal. Johnson, Jules and Halliday. Bradley Halliday used to be Cambridge United's right back a few years ago. Jordan Rossiter, formerly of Liverpool, at CDM for them with Daniel Batty and Callum Camps in midfield. Shade Morris on the right. Josh Harrop on the left. And Daniel Butterworth, who is dangerous, up top through the middle. That said, Fleetwood are 23rd in the league so far this season. 23rd. Yes, we're away from home. Yes, we're in bad form. But playing against 23rd, surely we can turn the form around now. We've lost 7 of our last 8 games, and I daren't count up how many goals we've conceded in the meantime. And it's not... I've not changed anything. I've not changed formation. I've not changed tactics. I'm just in a bad spell of form and really struggling to get out of it. It happens, especially in an RTG like this. We just have to weather the storm and come out the other side. Rossiter across to Camps. Digby trying to get his positional sense back. Here's Butterworth between the lines. Out to Harrop. George dangled a leg and didn't get there, but thankfully we've won the ball back. We'll work it left. Hopefully Brophy will go again. Through that gap nicely to Sam Smith. Brophy will go again. Okay, we'll use Dunk then, will we? All right, not what I intended, but never mind. We've still got the ball. And lovely run by Jack Lancaster. He's in behind. Jack buries it. Cambridge 1, Fleetwood 0. But we know that that doesn't mean anything. Not until it says final full-time result. So we're pleased to be in front, but we won't overreact yet. I might have gotten a little bit excited when Joey equalised against Crewe. I'm not getting excited this time. Not yet. Lovely ball to Butterworth, and, well, he's gone. I haven't got the pace to deal with that. Oh, can he get them level, says Derek Ray. And how? One through ball, and we're undone. A lack of pace at the... Well, not even a lack of pace at the back. He's just too quick, Daniel Butterworth. Greg Taylor and Okadina aren't slow, but I just can't get there. And I thought when he took that heavy touch, I might be able to get there, but it's an exceptional finish. And as Stuart Robson just said, absolutely no chance with that. There's no blaming the goalkeeper for that one. That's just a wonderful goal. Harrop forcing the play all the way to the touchline. He's got support. Halliday has Rossiter there as well. Across to Batty. We've made changes. Adam May and Harvey Nibbs are now on in this second half. And with not much time remaining, I'm just waiting to get screwed by something and lose possession. And my current point that I'd be about to get. I'll look for Joey. We'll find him. His touch is decent. He's turned well. But then the defender just goes into fucking overdrive and just arrives. Just leaps into the challenge. Butterworth out to Harrop. Oh, I don't like this. Butterworth. Yes, Jabril. Okadina does brilliantly. Absolutely superb. Then the pass is under hit. Crying. Batty out to Linzeth. Forces his way wide. Back there to Johnson. Oh, I tried to step in with Adam May and I just couldn't get the stop. Camps, Harrop. Oh, I'm so nervous now at the back. Camps. Rossiter, Batty, movement everywhere. Ball through, straight at the keeper. God, my heart rate, honestly. When the opposition are just loitering like that, I just no idea what's going to happen. And I'm just terrified at all times. Joey to Lancaster. Nibbs is there in the middle. We'll look for Harvey. He's beaten the defender to it. Harvey. Oh, where the hell has the defender come from? Put little Brophy on it. Can we? Joey, you're too close to the keeper there, pal. Please. Please. Ah, win this, Jack. Well up. It's going to fall to Okadina. Back to Lancaster. Through there. Joey. Oh, it's meant for Nibbs. Oh, get a bit of luck. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Is it going to work? It's just too many defenders. How have you missed the target? How have you missed the target? Come on! Oh, I've been so patient there, and I've waited and waited and waited for the opportunity to open up. And when it does, with half a goal to aim at, and I am aiming it inside the sticks. Oh! I can't win a game to save my life. But at least this one, we won't lose. At least this one, we won't lose. The defeat streak is over, but the winless run continues. Oh, when it is not going your... He's headed straight down the tunnel. I think I feel the same way, mate. When it is not going your way, it is not going your way. We should have taken something from Crewe. We got nothing, even though I missed the late penalty and the goalkeeper was inexplicable for their second goal. And I should have won that. Honestly, it's like... I just don't know. I just don't know. Luke Bolton's scout report has come back. he does look pretty decent, but obviously, as we said, he's just recently moved there, so it really isn't a realistic option for us. Ryan Longman was first team at Hull. I've had a bid come in for Greg Taylor that I will reject. Greg will stay here at the club. He's still in my starting lineup for now, but we are going to look to make a loan signing on transfer deadline day if we can. Let's have a look and see what this... I haven't got full scout reports back, but I'll be able to see partly... Oh my God, Cornell McDonald is just rubbish. I'd rather have Liam Bennett. Alexandra. I could try and buy Alexandra. He's not very expensive, but he's also not amazing. And I'd rather just loan someone. Hume. I'm just going to use Liam Bennett at right back. I'm just going to use Liam Bennett. Centre back wise, Bjorn Hardley looks half decent. Sungi is probably brutal in possession, but okay in the tackle. And Remy Savage arguably looks the better of the three. No, Bjorn Hardley's definitely the better of the three. Can I loan you? Oh! Someone will actually potentially loan me a footballer. Basic terms, not a loan to buy. And a short term. I only want him to the end of the season if that's okay. Happy to let him come on a short term. I'm quite happy to pay 60% of his wages. That's not a problem. Hopefully, he will accept and will improve at the back. Or at least have more depth at the back. But with regards to my defensive players, I can't really have many complaints other than the lack of defensive awareness, but that's not their fault. Oh, let's end transfer deadline day, shall we? We will have a look at what else has happened in this window elsewhere around the world with regards to the biggest windows. Yuri Tielemans to Villarreal is still the second biggest. Aymeric Laporte has gone to Napoli from Manchester City for 79.9 million. We'll keep an eye on that. I'll show the biggest transfers tab. Loan declined. Bjorn Hardley doesn't want to come on loan. Okay, we'll try again then. Remy Savage would be my next preferred option. Oh, God, don't do this to me now. Short-term loan. Do you want to come on a short-term loan? Yes, they're happy. I'll pay 60%. Surely Remy Savage will join from Newcastle. It might be because he's at Manchester United and he's like, I don't want to go play in League One. Please, someone sign for me on loan. Loan declined. Why? Why, though? I'm going to try... Oh, why, though? Is it because they don't like a short-term loan? I can't go back in for either of the other two. Sungui, I will approach to loan. His contract length is too short. I can't even loan him. Oh, and he's unwilling to relocate. Oh, kill me. He said he was unwilling to relocate in that thing. I will try a longer loan. I'll try a 1-year loan rather than a short term. Oh, they're actually asking for a short term. If he declines this, I'm actually lost. I'll give you 60%. Please. 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 You are the only man in the entire game that is loan listed. What am I supposed to do? Literally, what am I supposed to do? Nobody is loan listed. There's no other way that I can try and get someone else in. If I find myself needing backup, I'm just going to have to recall Job or Beckett. Or move Digby to... I can move Digby to centre-back. I can use Digby as a centre-back. And we are going to call up... We do have plenty of centre-mid options. Well, this transfer window has been a bit of a damp squib, really, hasn't it? We've managed... Thankfully, we've managed to get Varga in on a free agent. Or as a free agent. But I'm going to rely on Liam Bennett as my backup right back. Digby will be my backup centre back. As we're going to once the transfer window is over, call up young George Chapman from the youth setup. That's what we'll do. We'll just have to work it in the squad because, quite frankly, the game is broken and you can't get youngsters to accept loan deals because there is literally zero reason why anyone should reject those loan deals. I think today I've just been screwed by the game in multiple different ways, haven't I? And I don't really feel like there's much I could have done about any of it. Franck Kessié has gone from AC Milan to Paris Saint-Germain. So let's have a look at the transfer history then. In this window, the biggest deals in the first transfer window of the saves so far are as you see them. We've discussed the top 4 already and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, to be fair. Declan Rice to Barcelona for 60.5. Ndidi to Manchester United. Gakpo to Chelsea. Koulibaly to Real Madrid. Kyle Walker to Barcelona. Muniain's gone to Juventus. Fabian to PSG. Otavio to Leipzig. Spinazzola went to Real Madrid. That's a big one. Duban Zapata going to Bayern is pretty sizable as well. McSauce to Juventus. That's a hell of a signing. Berardi to Atleti. Southampton have finally sold James Ward-Prowse. He's gone to Aston Villa for 31.6 million. Muriel has come to the Premier League for 30.3. Kirkjuge comes to the Premier League as well. Pepe's gone to Inter from Arsenal. That is a hell of a loss from them, isn't it? 83 million they paid for Nicola Pepe. Sold for 29.2. Ouch. That is going to kill the bank balance. Klosterman comes to the Premier League as well. Ricardo Pereira leaves the Prem to go to Bayern Munich. Dahoud to Napoli, Sergio Roberto to Liverpool, Lucas Moura to Leicester. Dwight McNeil to Valencia is an intriguing one. Ismail Assar to Dortmund, Kasper Dolberg to City. Okay. Alexandra to Chelsea, Diogo Dalot to Atleti, Schlotterbeck to Valencia. Busquets sold by Barca. Surprising to see that. And Ndicka to Newcastle. Tagliafico to Marseille. Iago Aspas to AC Milan, sorry. Beaujeu to Manchester United. I know nothing of him. Don't know anything. Contract expiring in so he signed for Manchester United on a 6-month deal. All right. I think the game is just broken. I think career mode is just broken. Right, let's finish transfer deadline day, which we have now done. And it is time. Hold on. Oh, he's still there. Oh, for some reason, that my fucking heart. That youth schedule report only listed Morgan and Shadler, and my heart sunk thinking that Chapman had gone. He hasn't gone. He's still here. Promote to senior team. Can he save our season? Can George Chapman turn the fortunes of this football club around? 74 rated centre mid comes in with exceptional talent. He won't be here for long, you feel, but will he make a massive impact whilst he is here? We have sunk to 15th in the league table with our recent form. 3 episodes ago, I was second. 15th. But I'm still only 7 points off the playoffs. So nobody's in spectacular form. We've got Wickham next as our next game, who are top of the table. Oh, sweet Lord. 6 games in the month of February as well, before a more straightforward March, a very busy April, and no May, apart from playoffs potentially. So I think what we'll do to give as much gameplay as possible between the end of the season, we'll split February into 2. We'll play March just as one episode and sim one of them, and I'll split April into 2. It will elongate the end of the season, but obviously it gives us the chance to have full impetus on what happens to our season. And oh my God, I hope it turns round. The transfer window hasn't gone our way at all. And unfortunately, neither has anything on the field gone my way. But the rot has been halted. A point against Fleetwood. Get me back to the beginning of December and I'll be very happy indeed. We won 5 of 6 games there, and then I've now lost 7 of 8. How a season can swing. We just need it to swing back the other way. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure you're enjoying watching me fail. Hopefully it turns around. and relax. I'll see you next time. Cheers, boys.